right. Here we go. Getting started once again. Nope, not there. Alrighty, let us continue. Gotta remember how to, what my button controls and stuff for all this are. So, this is our 5th run. And this is our farthest run also. So, we were... Go on a second, please. Yeah, so we just beat the, was it Nasserine Gym? I think it's called. This is what our team's looking like right now. We got Tristan here, holding our lucky egg. We've got Railord, our Rayquaza. We've got Finster the Gothitelle, and we've got Krogonk, Marty here. So, we... I'm trying to remember. It's been about a week since we last streamed, so I think we have to go find Team Plasma and try to kick their asses if we can. Yep. All right, here's Berg. That is right. All right. So this is not a new encounter, by the way. The inside of Pinwheel Forest and the outside of Pinwheel Forest are still just Pinwheel Forest. It's all the same space. So that's just what it is. Okay. Got some battles to do. And there's a Team Plasma person down to the left. We're gonna do a lot of running back and forth and healing. Oh, this isn't too bad. Should be fine. We are gonna swap you out though. Switch Marty in. And then... Oh, Twister hits both. Cool. That's convenient. Ooh. Almost got them both. I don't think it really matters too much. Ooh, I gotta think about what our level cap is. So bear with me just a moment. Our next level cap is 23. So not far. So that's worth keeping in mind. It doesn't matter. There we go. Alright. So even if it's just chip damage, I don't want to take any risks. We're gonna do a lot of running back and forth. Luckily, the nurse is right here, and she'll heal our Pokemon for us. Moving on. But yeah, Berg's ace is level 23, so we don't have a lot of room to work with here. Music's pretty good. I don't remember the music from this being so good. Ooh, Mag Mortar. That is a thick lad. I'm gonna shift in Railord here, just because it the only Pokemon that'll resist the fire. Assuming it uses fire. Definitely glad I didn't go into Finster, because that would have been bad. Probably should just be using Crunch. It's probably stronger. But we're just being lazy. Don't think it matters too much. Yeah, I don't know when Tristan's gonna evolve. We also just don't know what it's gonna evolve into because it's random evolutions. But we'll find out. I know some like fan games and like mods to ROMs and stuff like just have it evolve at like level 20 like a Magikarp would, but can't be certain is the problem. There's an item down there. But this way at least also, because we're switch training, it's gonna help us, ooh. That is like uniquely bad for us. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna switch into Marty. And then, luckily we've got Feint's attack. Ow, that hurt a lot. This is potentially problematic. Oh, well that works out. That's just a free move. So we should be fine. Oh, definitely fine. Okay. Yeah, this Frostlash had me a little worried there for a moment, because it can be a menace for sure. So luckily it's not too bad. Okay, let's head down here a little. Choice Band, that's really good. Not great right now, I don't think. But, yo, what's up, Steve? Can we run from this? Are we fast enough? We may not be fast enough. How's it going, man? Critical hit, you bitch. What is with the fucking crits, dude? Chill. Holy shit. We should still live a crit. Okay, we outspeed this time. Going pretty decently. Just thought I'd get back to streaming this again. Man, if I had lost that Rayquaza, I would have lost my shit. But yeah, doing good. Just chilling. Be recording with Tony later. Probably. That's about it. Just trying to not get annihilated by the randomness of a randomized Nuzlocke. Alright, we're just gonna run from this Ralts, because it's not worth a lot of XP. It's not worth the time. Awakening, cool. Is it? Are they farther back to the left, or are they up? It doesn't look like there's a way up, so it looks like I'll have to keep going back. Just gonna dodge as many unnecessary trainers as possible. There's at least one trainer hiding in one of these. Fuck. I don't think I would have been able to avoid both of them. I don't even think I can avoid a single one of them for that matter. We'll send Finster out, I guess. For real, dude? Like, come on. Go! Side beam! I love Elekid, man. Such a good baby Pokemon. Oh, thanks for the Chesto Berry, I guess. I'd appreciate a Cherry Berry since you paralyzed my dude, but you know. Do I run all the way back, or do I just keep trying to go forward? The questions. We're just gonna keep moving. Ooh, some carbos. Who's getting some carbs, you guys? Who wants it? Let's give it to Railord, because it'll be, at least I know it'll be useful on him in the future. Trying to just avoid all these extra trainers, and I don't remember where they are, so it's a little tougher than I'd like it to be. Alright. We dodged at least one trainer there. I just don't know which ones of those are trainers and which ones aren't. Yo, Togekiss. I've already learned that you're a huge pain in the ass this game, and this early, Togekiss. It's not great. Kind of annoying. Oh god. Hopefully we just don't get like uber flinched here. That's good. Should be fine now. I don't know if it'll actually kill, but yeah, it's close at least. It's a good thing it's going for Aura Sphere for some fucking reason, instead of just anything that's neutral damage instead. Very fortunate. Ooh, that was a lot of XP. Current level cap is 23, so we gotta be a little careful here. White herb. I don't think that's my first white herb either. Yeah. Thanks Pokemon Ranger dude, I guess. Cacturn. That's fun. Well, no poison moves, so Rayquaza it is. Yo, Leech Seed. Rude. Ooh, actually, I should have used Hyper Voice, I think, or Twister. Yeah, resist. Whoops. Yo, getting raided? Hello, hello everybody. Thank you. We are doing a Pokemon Black Randomized Nuzlocke. Thank you, Tonic, for coming in with the raid. Appreciate it. Hello, hello, Ditto. That's crazy that you have Ditto as a tag. That's incredible. Yo, let's get 10 likes. Thank you. Thank you, Game. I appreciate that. I'm doing good. Just kind of new to streaming, or well, I streamed a long time ago, a little bit, but I'm getting back into it and just doing some of what I love. So, trying to get back into the swing of things, but yo, thank you guys for the likes and thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Tonic, Railord is a reference to. I'm currently doing a randomized Soul Link of Pokemon Emerald with my buddy Tony, and so we're combining a handful of the names with there, and we have a combination that is a Wailord and a Rayquaza that we nicknamed Railord. So I was just like, name it that. Oh, so a Nuzlocke, Keem, is a essentially you can only catch the first Pokemon in every route or area that you encounter, and if a Pokemon would faint, you treat it like it's dead, so you release it. And so, in theory, you can lose the game that way. You can't normally lose a Pokemon game, right? I was not paying a lot of attention when this came up. So you can technically lose a Pokemon game that way. And then I like to hardcore Nuzlocke my games, so I don't use items in battle. I like to play it where if I wipe it, I just have to start over, as opposed to training up a whole new team. It's kind of rough sometimes. Yeah, Ditto's right. You essentially just make it more difficult for yourself. The Sword Nuzlocke is fun. Happy Ditto. I've enjoyed that one. Or doing Nuzlocke and Sword. Those are fun because I think you can get a little more gimmicky with those, in my opinion. You can kind of just do whatever you feel like sometimes, but it's a good time. Rainy, I got Rayquaza because it's a randomizer. So all the Pokemon I encounter and all the Pokemon that the trainers have are all random. So I'm lucky that I got the Rayquaza because my run would have been over a while ago because I almost wiped on a Sharon fight the last time I was streaming. It was really bad. Yeah, Jim. Losing Pokemon is tough for sure. It's just it's hard to not avoid a death spiral because a lot of times you're leaning on a few Pokemon and you lose a few and it just gets worse and worse and hard to keep going. I don't know how you would randomize Legend Arceus. It seems some of the Switch games I feel like are probably harder to randomize, or at least a little more in depth. Some of these other, or at least a lot of these older games, like they're old enough and the ROMs have been around long enough that people have figured them out and can randomize them and that kind of thing. Randy, if you're talking about like a level cap, I am playing with a level cap. I'm just not over leveling the next gym leader's ace, so my current level cap is 23. So hopefully we can get through this and then not exceed 23 if we can. Because Berg's ace is usually like a level 23 Leaveney, I think. So, in addition to all the Pokemon being randomized, all the items on the ground are randomized, all the TMs are randomized. So, just a good way to spice up a game that I've played a good amount. So, I really appreciate you guys coming by and saying hi. I really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing today? What have you guys been up to? What was Tonic streaming? Tonic, gotta get going. Thanks for the raid, Tonic. I really appreciate it. You have a good day, man. Randy, I've tried I've tried Nuzlocke in Infinite Fusion. Infinite Fusion's a hard game. I was getting Shiny Gimmighoul. I gotta get on that at some point too. So I saw that. I saw the direct yesterday too, and I'm like, man, not knowing when the next opportunity to get a Shiny Gimmighoul is gonna be, I gotta get on that. Yeah, I gotta get back to shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I did it for a long time, and then when the weather got nicer, I started going out and disc golfing and stuff, and so it kind of fell to the wayside. But I really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet. It's a lot of fun. Cool, Moonstone. That might be helpful eventually. So, on top of all the other random stuff we've got going on, all of our evolutions are random. So, I actually don't even remember if this Phoebus can evolve, or when this Phoebus is going to evolve, but it's not going to evolve into a Milotic. Probably, I guess it's possible it could randomly evolve into a Milotic. And whenever Marty evolves here, it'll be not a toxic, or not a Krogunk, or Toxic Croak, I should say. So, got a lot of randomness going on. Silk Scarf, that could be good. Yeah, the evolution is randomized too, Randy. So, pretty much was just going for as much randomization as possible. In past runs of games, I've had evolutions go like 5 or 6 evolutions deep before I finally hit a Pokemon that didn't evolve again. Yeah, so they can evolve. So I was, for example, in like the Emerald Soul Link I mentioned, I'm doing I had a Bulbasaur that evolved into a Wartortle that evolved into a Sunflora. You get Pokemon that evolve into a bunch of different stuff, and it's a ton of fun. It's really interesting. It can be kind of rough, especially in these middle gyms where Pokemon evolve a good amount, and you can, you get something that isn't has a lower stat total than might be expected at this level. So. All right, Castelia. Yeah, it's getting, as long as it can keep evolving, I don't usually mind what it evolves into. It can be tough sometimes with abilities and stuff, because abilities are I've randomized as well. So I've had things evolve into stuff that has like Truant and that kind of thing, which is pretty rough, as you can imagine. But not this run. We're doing pretty well this run, aside from almost losing the game after the first gym to Sharon. Come on, get in, go in the gym. Thank you. Sharon? So this is the farthest that we've gotten, and I haven't played Pokemon Black in a long time, so I'm trying not to look too much up anymore. I'm just trying to check the level caps and stuff. But I'm like, so a lot of the rival fights have been catching me by surprise, which is not great. Where did he say he was going? Yeah, I love Pokemon Black and White. Do you remember that guy's there? Because I think there's a thing to find all the dancers in the city, like a little side quest thing. Oh, there we are. Couldn't remember which pier I had to go to. Oh, someone threw a folder at a kid? I took French for a few years at least. I'm trying to remember, in high school, and I was terrible at it. I was a bad student. So I gotta go to the sewers now, I think, right? My French teacher was, funny enough, the only person to ever give me a detention. Oh no, we don't go to the sewers, we go like way over here. But yeah, it was the only class I ever got a detention in, and I deserved it. I was, my French teacher gave me like 3 or 4 warnings, I think, because I was just texting in class, and the 4th warning she just like put the detention slip on my desk. I'm like, yep, yeah, alright, sure. Oop. Yeah, the sewers next game. I think my dad was my age. Someone threw a paper airplane and it hit him. I'm doing good. I'm just, thanks for asking, Happy Ditto. Hopefully just not gonna, I'm hoping nothing's gonna come out of nowhere and kind of surprise me here. Because we've gotten caught off guard a couple times this run already. But I'm doing good. Probably gonna go disc golfing later this afternoon. It's a beautiful day out today. I think it's like 80 degrees, sunny. And then my buddy Tony and I are going to, at some point after that, also go and record another episode for our Emerald Soul Link. So, looking forward to that. I might go try to pick up some orders for like Uber Eats or something in the meantime. We've got some downtime later on, but we'll see. I would say generally, be careful about sharing your age in chat or just online in general. It's a little sus. I do love how they set up a like a secret base across from the gym in this, because I thought it'd be funny, I guess, or like the last place people would look. But yeah, Jason, it's I don't know how big a deal it is on YouTube, but I know that Twitch was having issues with it, with like, you know, predators and stuff. So I know a lot of content creators are just like, I don't have any mods, but yeah, but I don't have any mods, but I know a lot of content creators who just automatically delete those messages and that kind of thing. So you're back. Hades was hungry, gave him a snack. So Hades, a dog, I assume? Cat? Sugar glider? My favorite Pokemon? A cat. My favorite Pokemon is probably Gengar. I like Gengar a lot. Hades is a great name for a cat, by the way, Ditto. Probably Gengar. The very brief time I got really into, like, I should actually go to the Pokemon Center. But the brief time I got into like 1v1 competitive stuff, like a few years ago, or in like on Showdown, I was Clefable, who's up there. I like Heatran a lot for like mythical / legendary. Am I gonna do Poketubing? If that's what this is. It's just named because of his black fur. It makes him look invisible in the dark. Yeah, I used to have a tuxedo cat, I guess. I don't know what they're actually called otherwise. But you know, almost completely black with like a few white spots around the chest and the nose. It was very difficult to see him in the dark. But yeah, I've I've done YouTube stuff on and off for a few years, but the last few months I've been usually at least once a week putting up an episode of that Emerald Soul Link I was talking about, and then also now I've just started streaming a bit. Was it nice to see? Yeah, I loved my cat. We named him Mr. Bond, like James Bond, and he was really great. When I moved out, he just was with my dad, or he lived with my folks, and then when my parents, my parents are separated, it's not a big deal. But my dad took the cat, and then I don't know what happened at that point. I kind of miss him, but my dad gave him to his neighbors because he just wouldn't stop like peeing on the furniture and stuff. And I'm like, well, he didn't take it. My dad, the cat wasn't mine; it was our family's cat, right? And then my dad, couldn't keep the cat from like peeing on the couch and stuff like that, and then so he gave it to his neighbor who I think had a cat also, and I think had a better idea of how to stop it from doing that kind of stuff. So I was not in a position to take the cat at the time, and I don't think God, that did like nothing. Oh, I hit 26 subscribers. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. Because it doesn't tell me while I'm doing this. But I mean, I could still go over and see him. He's literally right next door. So I just don't go visit my dad very often. So I am amazed this Petalil stood up to that. Yeah, I'll have to check out Tonic's stream, because I spend a lot of time, like, I always have YouTube or Twitch up all the time, so I think it's better if it was there. Ditto, my wife is allergic to cats, not severely, but like, she just gets really congested and that kind of thing. So it's just kind of more convenient if we don't have the cat. So ooh, Phoebus. Yeah, I grew up with the dog, and like we had a black lab that was like 3 months older than I was for a long time, and then when we put that dog down, it was just so old. It was like 14 years old. My sisters wanted another dog, and that didn't go well. And then our cat just showed up. It just showed up on the back porch like one December in the snow. We just took it in. Called the police department. We're like, hey, we found a cat. Never heard back. We just kept it. Kept a hedgehog for a while named Sonic. Great name for a hedgehog. My wife's, one of her college roommates had a hedgehog, and they're cute. They're fun to have around. They're really adorable. Never touched a cat or a dog. Well, I'm sure someday you will, if you want to, I guess. Yeah, cute and easy to raise. Yeah, we had guinea pigs for a while too. And those were pretty easy to take care of. You just had to be kind of careful to, like with a lot of rodents, to, keep your fingers away from their mouths sometimes, that kind of thing. Sometimes they bite you on accident. Jack, my dog, saved a cat, and now the cat is mine. I mean, it's really funny to me, like growing up, cartoons and stuff are always like cats and dogs hate each other kind of thing, and that's not usually what I experience in real life. It's really funny. Like, I know plenty of people who have a cat and a dog, or I see, you know, it's just not something that happens all the time. Like, the only times I ever in real life see cats and dogs like not get along is if the dog wants, usually the dog's like younger and wants to play and the cat's just not having it. Because some don't get along because of their tails. Dog was big and saved a baby kitten. That's really cute. Why do they not get along because of their tails? That's something I've never heard. Cats shake their tail when they're angry, and dogs do when they're happy. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think I could have avoided this battle if I had been paying any attention. Our friends, oh god damn it. So our friends have a cat, and so I run a D&D game for my friends that my wife plays in, and they have a cat that we just never pay any attention to. Like, we go over there and we just, like, we'll say hi and whatever, but, like, we don't go over to pet them or anything like that. And she'll come over, like, a couple hours in and, like, to try and get attention and stuff from us. And it's like, you know, we'll pet the cat on the cat's terms. If she doesn't want to be pet right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Do I have a DS? I do have a DS. I guess I technically... No, I do have a DS. I have a DS Lite, and I have a 3DS. Oh, I'm not using the DS for the stream right now. This is a emulator, so be back soon, Coach. All right, take it easy, Emerald. But I know there are capture cards for the DSs and stuff. Oh, that future sight really hurt. Wow. This is a bad matchup. This is on PC. Wow, this is a terrible matchup for us. That's horrific. I think it's Ferrothorn resists literally everything. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's the D-E-S-M-U-M-E. Are you serious? This is going horrifically. This is so bad. I'm lucky that didn't do a ton of damage, and only hit 3 times. Man, what am I gonna do? This is bad. It's gonna resist everything. I guess we'll use Fake Tears a bunch. But yeah, I use yeah, like Desmume or something. Man, this pin missile is gonna be terrible. Gotta go. Alright, take it easy, Ditto. Thanks for hanging around. Really appreciate it. I think we risk one more and just hope we don't get like a 5 hit, and then... Oh, that was so bad. Got it paralyzed though, so that's nice, I guess. Metal Claw, okay. What are we gonna do? Yeah, literally everything is resisted. That's so bad. Fake Tears again, I guess. This is gonna be a long fight. It's not great. That's not good. Definitely gonna have to switch now. Because if it, with one attack up, like one 3 or 4 hit pin missile is going to kill that. Is Black and White a good game? I think it is. It's one of the games that it's one of the games where like Pokemon, at least growing up, where Pokemon felt like it got harder. This Pokemon is not typically that difficult a game, right? Ooh, that was good. We should resist this. Okay, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I think it's a good game. I think one of the community's favorite things about it, at least, is that it has like a hard mode. But come on, it has a hard mode. So after you beat the game once, you can play it again on a. Oh no. His rollout? Oh my god. I hope this guy doesn't have another Pokemon. Because otherwise we're going to be in huge trouble. Ow. Please be enough. Oh no. Crap. We're in danger, you guys. This is not good. Actually, Finster should be faster right now. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Like I said, I haven't been streaming for long, but I want the stream quality to be good. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. And Happy Ditto, you totally could play a randomized black stream. Yeah, you can play it in an emulator. You can. Awesome! Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. You could just go and. You can download the emulator, you can download the ROM. You can usually do those in like the same places. Yeah, you need to download it, and then there's a universal Pokemon randomizer. If you just Google it, it's usually like the first thing you find. And you can download that. You can usually like go in, pick the ROM, you can randomize it and save the randomized version of the ROM. And then play that way. Well, that is an unfortunate death that we've lost Marty here. Wish randomized ones were free. I mean, like I said, if you use the Universal Pokemon Randomizer and stuff, it should be free. Like I didn't pay for this. Did not mean to hit withdraw or deposit. This should be fine. Item. Well, Marty, I switched you in because I thought you could I thought you could tank that rollout, and you could not, and that's a bummer. Okay. This is gonna be tough because now we're down just to 3 Pokemon and 3 emulators, Android, Pizza Boy for GBA, Pizza Boy for GBC, and Yeah, I don't know how like randomizing ROMs and stuff on like an Android works, because I've never done it for my handheld. I have friends who have done it, but I've never looked into it. Oh, I've already stepped on that one. Okay. Guy scared me. Looks like we got one more gym trainer to go before Berg. Man, I'm really bummed that we lost that. That we lost Krogunk there. It's a bummer. Huge bummer. I'm trying to avoid that one button just below us, because I'm pretty sure if I step on that, I'll have to fight another gym trainer. And after that last one, I whoops, didn't kept pressing down. After that last one, I don't know that I can afford to take any more battles that like aren't required battles. This one I know is required, because otherwise I can't get to the button. But Mantine, nice, nice. Alright, Pokemon. You have an electric move, so that should be good. Wish there was a Switch emulator. Yeah, it's one thing I think to emulate games and consoles that are like still in production and still being sold. But I'd much rather support like the official release while I can, essentially. And then games like this, like, I guess to be fair, I own copies of Pokemon Black and White and Black 2 and White 2. But and I have DSs and stuff, but games where like you can't play them any other way, I feel a little differently about. So something where like I always try and would always advocate for trying to support the official release of something before, you know, going to emulate it or something like that. That said, there's no other way to randomize it, right? So, ow. That was painful. Don't hit yourself again. God damn it. Alright, so you gotta switch now. It's a bummer. Come on. Playing emulators with Joy-Cons? I mean, sure. If you can set that up. Alright, so that's our level cap of 23, so you gotta be careful. But I don't... Whoop. Forgot to hit the button. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this Rayquaza. It definitely has saved my run a couple of times. So... But this run so far has been a lot of tough spots, is what it's felt like. And there's not a lot that Rayquaza doesn't get you out of. It's a good Pokemon, so it helps a lot. For sure. Definitely one of the best, like, shiny legendary Pokemon that there are. Shiny Rayquaza is so good. Like, I actually can't really think of another shiny legendary that comes close. think. It doesn't help that I don't remember what a lot of the shiny legendaries look like, because you see them so infrequently. Yeah, I can remember what the legendary birds like Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos look like. Do I have a Discord server? I don't have a Discord server. Like I mentioned, I'm kind of just getting back into this, and so you guys are actually are the first group of people that have come in to watch and like aren't just my friends in like real life, which I really appreciate. Did I not hit this button ever? Don't make me fight. Yeah, I don't have a Discord server. It's something I should think about, and maybe I'll get around to making. But no, don't have any moderators. This is only like the 4th stream or so that I've done. That's kind of not. That's half true. Like 6 years ago, I did some streams, but like I said, that was like 6 years ago. So it's hard to say. If I had people that watch consistently, you know, I'd probably make them mods. But again, it's only 4 streams, so hard to be like, I don't have any consistent mods when I haven't been streaming that long. So, or consistent viewers, I should say. Yeah, I'm uploading videos that are like an hour. Or longer, a lot of times, but I just haven't been, frankly, just haven't been popular enough to need mods or anything like that. Hopefully this Masquerain doesn't have a bug move. Doesn't look like it. And I missed. Cool. Should I switch? I think we could probably tank one ghost type move at least. So let's see. Hopefully we hit, and hopefully we don't flinch. Okay, that wasn't bad. If Mischievous doesn't have any good ghost type moves, but then we're good. Yo, welcome back, Emerald. In fact, while I'm here, and since we're talking about mods, go ahead and make Emerald a mod. Yeah, I know there's stuff for that, but it's kind of tough sometimes to cut down some videos that are longer, especially. A lot of the videos I have that are really long were even longer. I cut a lot out, so it's just a lot of work. But it's mostly this has all started mostly as just kind of hanging out and doing fun stuff with friends and that kind of thing. And that's still kind of the way I want to treat it. I don't want to care so much that like don't minimize. Don't do that. Like, I want it to be fun first, and then if it turns into something great, then yeah, I don't want it to be more of a chore than it is fun. Essentially, is what I'm getting at. It's the most important thing to me. Hyper Potion Bird, don't do that. Oh, dude. There we go. Now Hyper Potion again. Cool, cool. But yeah, Emerald streams over on Twitch. He's worst RNG 4960 over on Twitch. Does some Pokemon content, we're playing Phantasy Star Online right now with him. It's a good time. Yeah, that's the thing is like editing, especially if it's like a heavy edit, can take a long time, right? So we'll see. I guess we'll get rid of Tickle. All right. There we go. Got our third badge and Dragon Tail, which is fine. I'm pretty sure it's a negative priority move, so I'm not super thrilled about that. But, oh well. Yeah, I know gameplay videos and stuff are easier to cut down. It's just like taking the time to cut them down properly. I've started to cut down more and more as I go along, but some of them are also just like stream stuff. Do I like the trading card game? I have not played the Pokemon trading card game in a long, long time. So, yes and no. Like, I would have to be refreshed on how to play, and I know I enjoyed playing it. But I played a lot of Magic the Gathering for a long time instead, and that kind of thing. So it's just different trading card games took up my time instead. Other board games, that kind of thing. I know I have a couple of friends I think who still play the trading card game. Though I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while. So I've got a Bianca fight up here, and then a Sharon fight I think right after that. No. What's our next level cap? Next level cap is 27. These levels are tight. It's going to be tough to come in under the level cap for some of these. Alright, thanks for sticking around, JK. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Take it easy. Emerald, you missed. I lost Marty. Our what's it called? Krogunk. But it was a sacrifice, a much needed sacrifice, unfortunately. I mean, am I winning, son? More or less. I've had better runs of randomized Nuzlockes before. It's been a bloody run. Is what I'll say. It's been an unfortunately bloody run. Got a lot of unfortunate deaths and that kind of thing. But our oh, you have Rhyperior, huh? Cool. So we got stuff like this that we're dealing with essentially. You know, sometimes it's not too bad, but it doesn't look that bad. I mean, I have more deaths than I have Pokemon alive in my party. So that could be better. I would rather have more Pokemon than the number I do. And one of my Pokemon's a Phoebus. But, you know, what can you do? Sometimes there's nothing to do. I did find a lucky egg and I found a leftovers, so like we're not in a terrible position. I mean, yeah, we've got Rayquaza and Gothitelle, and they're good for sure. They're just sometimes it's one of those tough things where like quality does not always is not always better than quantity, I guess. Do I get rid of Feint Attack? I think I get rid of Feint Attack anyway. So we have against their physical defense and their special defense. Alakazam. Oh, of course I just got rid of Feint Attack. Classic. It's going to be tough to not break the level cap with Finster here. Gardevoir. Gardevoir is Bianca's starter this run. So, kind of tough. I would also prefer to have 3 really good Pokemon instead of 6 bad ones, but I only have 2 really good Pokemon. That's the problem. One of the tougher things with Gothitelle is that, yeah, one's got potential. You're right. It's very right. The tough thing with Gothitelle is that is also the strength of Gothitelle is that it's a bulky mon, but it's tough to isn't as powerful as a lot of the other psychic types, like Gardevoir and Alakazam, which we just saw, both have a much higher special attack. But trust me, I'm not complaining about the Pokemon I have. I'm more just upset about the Pokemon I've lost more than anything. Because it's felt pretty rough with a lot of these. Head back and heal. I'm trying to think of where who died. Let's see, all of our deaths this run. I wonder if I can see those. So we lost an Electrike, we lost a Machoke, we lost a Raikou, and a Croagunk. We just lost a Croagunk. And last week we lost Electrike, Machoke, and Raikou. So, but it's been tough. Raikou was the most disappointing loss. That was our starter, and it could not outpace the damage against Sharon's Togekiss, which was his starter, which is really rough. Even with Thundershock, it's like stab super effective Thundershock. Togekiss is so bulky, it still couldn't kill it fast enough. It died to like 3 Aura Spheres before it could kill it, which sucked. Machoke would have been nice to have. They all would have been good, but that's just how it works. I think we get an encounter up here, though. Yeah. Do I have Pokeballs? Yeah, bad luck's just part of it, though, unfortunately. As you can see, we've gotten tons of good items. All right, so we got Pokeballs. We should be fine. Relic Gold. Okay, I'll have to find a Maniac for that at some point. I'm wondering if I can avoid the Sharon fight, because that'd be bad. That'd be tough. Well, I could use good luck. I appreciate good luck. Well, this is potentially dangerous. I think we're just gonna throw Pokeballs at it and hope that we do okay. Rollout shouldn't be too bad, so. I mean, we had a lot of people show up in the stream today, so, I mean, the first part has happened, so, you know, you're not wrong. We've definitely had a bigger audience today, which has been very nice. Been nice to actually have a chat to entertain, or to talk to. Well, thanks, Randy, I appreciate it. I'm glad it's been entertaining. There we go. What are you drawing, Randy? If you don't mind. Nickname to Voltorb. We're gonna name you Jeremy. Oh, Annihilate? Dope. I love Annihilate. Yeah. Annihilate's really good. I really dig that. That's a good one to draw. I love Ghost type Pokemon, and Primeape was definitely a Pokemon that really needed a little help. Oh, welcome back, Happy Ditto. But yeah, Primeape needed a little something, and getting an evolution, becoming a Ghost type, definitely something. Definitely helpful. Oh, you make plushies too, Randy? That's awesome. Yeah, I do like Gengar. So I mentioned earlier I go disc golfing, and one of my things I enjoy doing is I dye my discs. So, and I have a disc that I dyed Gengar onto. It's one of my favorite drivers. Definitely the best dye job that I've done too. I have a small Gengar plushie. I think it's meant to be like, it's like small enough that it's like clearly meant to like hang off a bag or something like that. But yeah, I wish I had an easy way to like show a picture of the disc, because I do not have, the disc isn't even near me, it's in my car. Yeah, I dye discs like Emerald in chat. I dyed a Meganium onto one of his discs, and I dyed a Meganium onto one of my other friend's discs as well. But I've done Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, some of the other ones, Machamp. For one friend I did like the beta art for Hitmontop. which if you haven't seen is incredibly cursed. It's very funny. Highly recommend you look it up. More roll toward. Okay. But yeah, it's one of my favorite things. I did that for Christmas for some people and birthdays for others and that kind of thing. Yeah, beta art Hitmontop. It looks weird. It's definitely weird. What moves do we have? We got Spark, Sonic Boom. Yeah, we're gonna switch. No, not roll out. That's bad. We can take at least one more, so let's see. Okay, we're good. Yo, Light Shadow, what's up? Speaking of dying discs, dying Pokemon onto discs for people, Light Shadow, I believe, is the person that I died a Gengar onto one of his discs as well. Yeah, I think that was, Rand, if you're looking at the beta Hitmontop art, that is what they were, like, I believe the initial thought process was for it. And I'm like, that's wild. It's a crazy look. For sure. Seriously? Electric types can still get paralyzed in this generation? That's crazy. How did I forget that somehow? And I missed. Please hit our Sonic Boom. Well, this is bad. Yeah, right, it's got a third eye. Swapping a real lord here. Man, this grinding is not great. I think it would actually be better if we went back to Pinwheel Forest for our grinding. Because I just want to get Jeremy up a little bit. Whoops. That's where I can actually lead the party with him and not be afraid he's gonna get destroyed. I guess actually there's stuff there's people I can battle too around the city. I just don't know if I want to risk it. Taking on trainer battles when they're not required is not ideal. But yeah, that one friend that I did the Hitmontop for likes fighting type Pokemon, so I'm a choke for him, I did a Tyrogue for him, and I did that Hitmontop for him. So it's always a little sad sometimes when I'm playing with friends that I've died discs for, and I've watched them throw the disc I died for them like into water or something, and just like, well, it was nice while we had it, I guess. Like, whoops. There's just like nothing to do about it, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll go to Pinwheel Forest. No, it hasn't been you yet. Well, yours is the one I did for you is a putter, so if you lose that'll be incredible. Why not put a clear protection layer? What do you mean? Like on the disc? Or like... Sorry, when I say throw them into water, like they're disc golf discs, so you just throw them. And if your throw is bad, like it might end up in a pond or a lake or a river, or sometimes like waist-high grass and you just have a hard time finding it. Oh, the dye is fine. The die doesn't get messed up. It's just it actually gets lost. So. Yeah, the die jobs usually stay pretty good. Sometimes they fade just because they're in the sun, but like that's just how any colored thing is in the sun. Sometimes they get bleached, right? So it's just what it is. All right, we are. What's going on over here? Ooh, I didn't realize there were trainers here. Yikes. Trying to avoid these trainers. Oh no. Okay, that's probably fine. Right? We shouldn't get too much experience off of this on some of our Pokemon. I just don't want to over-level guys, because then we're in trouble. Some of my friends, they have like they'll put name and numbers on them, but so that, like, if they lose them, they can get them back. So I've had some friends get their discs back that way without died for them, but I have one friend who just like refuses to put their name and number on stuff. So it's like, you lose it, which I can respect. You know, it's just what it is. And no worries, Happy Ditto, that's fine. Trust me, I have accidentally set things to the wrong chat many times. SCP stuff. Okay. All the way down. Oh, this guy's here too. Ugh. Gross. Okay, you only have one Pokemon. That's not terrible. I mean, I'm backtracking for this, but it's just one of those things where, like, I'm playing with a level cap, right? So I'm trying not to over level. Our level cap right now is 27, and that's just for the next gym. And I'm not even in that city yet, so we're pushing up against our level cap with some of our Pokemon real early. And then you also just, you know, if I come across, you know, a wild legendary, I can run, probably. I cannot run if a trainer's got something that I can't deal with, so that's all it is. I'm trying to get down here so I can. I'm just trying to train the our Voltorb up, and I know that I remember at least that there were good Pokemon for him to grind against down here. So hopefully we don't come up against something that we can't really handle. Withdraw, huh? Gross. Yeah, like there's Wartortle, Ralts, and Staraptors here, if I remember right. Okay, it's just gonna keep withdrawing apparently. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rough. Voltorb's not that strong a Pokemon, unfortunately. So, but it'll evolve into something. I don't even know. I didn't even check what Voltorb's ability was. Jeremy, what's your ability? Flower Gift. Powers up party Pokemon when it's sunny. So that's not great. Yeah, evolutions are also randomized. So we're riding a fine line here of like trying to not overlevel and, you know, fight stuff that we can safely fight and all that fun stuff. Because we just lost another Pokemon, like I don't know, was it like 30, 40 minutes ago? Trying to just not kind of death spiral here as much as we can anyway. This makes me nervous, but I feel like we gotta try it and just see what happens. Okay. So we can survive at least a crit after this, so we should be fine. Alright, now we gotta switch. I mean, welcome back, Happy Ditto. I mean, the potential decreased in that, yes, it's not going to be a Milotic, but it could be literally anything. It could be a Kyogre. Like, it could be just about any other Pokemon in the game. So, you know, there's that potential. And if it's a Pokemon that can evolve again, then it could become something else again. So, alright, so Staraptor's a little risky. I think we need like a crit. We either needed to level up or we needed to crit to be able to kind of safely do those. That's a great question. I don't actually know when Voltorb evolves. Oh, level 30. Gross. So he'll be that way for a while. That's a bummer. Yeah. Big oof. I'd like to get him up to like 18, I think, before we get back up. I don't know if I can avoid the battle with Sharon. If I can, I'm gonna try to do so. But we'll see how it goes. Just realized I missed a Discord message. I'm like, how long has this Discord message been there? All right. Sure. Yeah, the problem is that, I don't know how many, like, where a good breaking point actually is going to end up being. You're probably right. Like, obviously leveling up more is going to be better, but, it's just kind of like, at what point is, it, like, not worth it? Because we got to move on at some point, too. Yeah, right? What is this battle? I'm also just kind of mindlessly doing some of this. The only one I'm like really trying to pay attention for is Staraptor. So like, it's the only one that's seemed kind of concerning. Getting to 18 didn't take as long as I thought it would, so we'll probably stick around a little bit more. No, that's annoying. Ah, please don't do this, Staraptor. Come on. Yeah, we'll see. We're not in a spot where, like, we're not in danger right now. That was bad, but I'm pretty good about, like, not sticking around when I shouldn't, but Mr. Raptor's just rough. It's a high stat total for this early in the game against something that does not have a high stat total. So we'll be good though. Yeah. It's Ralt's here where I'm like, I don't know if it's worth killing this anymore, but we're just gonna stick around for now. That didn't take too long, so that's not too bad. Even though it's not gonna be a ton of XP, but it's tough because, like, obviously Staraptors are going to give us the most XP, but they're pretty much the only thing that can actually kill us. So. Well, at least on their own, it's the only thing that can kill us. Well, I appreciate this not just using Withdraw like the last one did. We do need to go back. We need to go back and heal, just because if we run into Staraptor, I don't think we die to a quick attack, but I don't think we die to one one crit quick attack. Well, we definitely die to 2 quick attacks, or maybe a high roll crit, depending on the level, so. Always use to train before you can one-shot everything in the grass before moving on. Yeah, I used to overlevel a lot and that kind of thing. And that's part of why I'm playing with the level cap, right? But I've got a friend who, like, when he played Legends Arceus, he spent like 20 hours just in, like, was it the Obsidian Fieldlands or something? The first area is called. And I'm like, dude, like, move on. Like, you can progress stuff later. Like, you don't need to stick around here just to do stuff. And he's always doing that. It's crazy to me. He's always like when the new Pokemon Snap came out, he did essentially the same thing. He did like the same route over and over and over and over again for hours. And he's like, yeah, I'm burned out on this game. I'm like, well, no wonder you're burned out on this game. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. Just kind of like refusing to do anything else. Alright, we should be safe. Okay, we're good. Alright, go back and heal again. The other tough thing with leveling with this is, like, just trying to not level up the other Pokemon if I can. To a certain extent early, it's obviously, you can't avoid it, but... In retrospect, I probably should have given him the lucky egg, but it's too late now. It's not too late now, but it would have been at least a little faster. Don't think I expected it to take quite this long. is like nothing. Alright. So Rald's not worth the XP anymore. It's not worth the time. Good to know. Are legendary Pokemon that are outside of the grass considered a new encounter? So the way that I do encounters is, so generally, the short answer to that question is no. The way that I do encounters is, where it says Route 4 there, like meta level 16, whatever it says there is how I count the encounter. So as long all the Pokemon are going to have a unique spot for that. So some places you encounter a legendary, like a static encounter, that will still be true. Others it just won't be true. So the short answer is it depends on the legendary. I thought I needed to go back and heal. I don't quite yet. And also, like, there's no guarantee that it's a legendary, right? Because it's randomized. So, I might need to switch. How much damage is that? I think it was like at least 16. It was 12. Thank you. We should be fine then. Even if it crits, should be okay. Okay, if it had crit, we would not have been okay. That's fun. That 12 was a very low roll. Bummer. But lucky. Didn't get punished for it. So I will take not getting punished whenever possible. All right, War Turtle. There we go. So close to 21. Ralts, you're not worth my time. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's try and get this done. I'm hoping we will be able to find another encounter before we actually have to deal with the gym. And I think we will. But it'll be kind of... I think when we get to the next city, we can go like east and west and get an encounter from each of those routes. So hopefully that turns out to help us out. Because just it'd be nice to have a little freedom in who I switch around to. It'd be nice. Oh, no. Get out of here, Ralts. We don't care about you. I had tried a randomized Nuzlocke. This was like over a year ago of Heart Gold. And for that one, I also randomized all the movesets. You're back and you don't know what to play on the Switch. I'll think about that for a second. But I randomized all the movesets, and that was really brutal. I think by the time I got through Chuck, I had lost like 27, 25 Pokemon, something like that. Just because random moves out of nowhere that I didn't expect. So that was a level too. That was a step too far in the random for me. As to what to play on the Switch, I don't know what your options are. Obviously, I think Pokemon is probably a good choice. Either like Shiny Hunt or do something like that. Charge Beam. We'll get rid of Screech. Obviously, which game? Like which Pokemon game or which game generally? Just you can play Tears of the Kingdom if you have it. Play Scarlet or Violet. Which Pokemon? Yeah, I would just, if you haven't like Nuzlocke Scarlet or Violet, that's always fun. I think there's a fun game to Nuzlocke, especially because you can go in do stuff in different orders if you want. Like I have a friend who just didn't do any of the didn't do any Team Star bases until like the very end of the game. Oh, Dark type only. Dark type only is rough. Yeah. Especially with the easiest gym being Bug. That's pretty rough. Also depends on how you're doing encounters and stuff too. But sometimes you just gotta get lucky. You just gotta keep trying. There's only been one challenge that I've tried that I wasn't able to do, and I'm like, I don't think it's possible, which is a hardcore Nuzlocke of Ghost only in Sword and Shield. When you die, your family pick a type for your new team. I mean, sure. I pretty much did the same thing with my friends. I was just like, hey, give me a type to try to solo with. Monotype challenges are really rough. And they've only gotten harder as the games have gone on too. It's like as Pokemon move pools have gotten more and more diverse, the monotype runs have gotten really difficult. doing a PLA run right now. PLA was a fun game. I should say it is a fun game. It's not like it doesn't exist anymore. I enjoyed the different take. I wish they had kept the like frostbite condition and just gotten rid of freeze. So you have like you know, that symmetrical effect now for like to burn. Can I skip this Sharon fight? Because if I can, that's awesome. If I can't, you know, we're in some trouble. Maybe. Am I fast enough to run? Ooh, I may not be fast enough to run. It's close. Oh, rollout too? Gross. You love the stream? Thanks, Happy Ditto. I'm glad you enjoy it. I have been... my stream schedule, I'm planning on... I didn't stream yesterday because I had an opportunity to go disc golf when I wouldn't normally, so I did. But I'm planning on streaming Monday mornings, like 11 to 1:30 or 2, and then yeah, like 11 to 1:30 or 2 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or not Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we're just gonna see how that goes. Oh, there's a rest house. Oh, I'm so glad this is here. But glad you're here and glad you're enjoying it. Means a lot to me. That's a dead end. This is Parasol Lady. Item. Shoal Salt. That's probably useless. I really doubt I'll be able to collect all this stuff to make a shell bell. I don't even know where I would go to make it. Right, those are probably all optional trainers, so we're just gonna avoid them. Nice. Yeah, I like being in streams too, even if I'm just lurking. I always enjoy just kind of hanging out and watching people stream. It's a different vibe to just, you know, watching just videos, for sure. And then being in chat and stuff like that is always a lot of fun too. But I'm like almost always like watching something else, doing something else, while I'm watching streams. There's a handful of streams where I'm really involved in the chat, but they're few and far between. I think there were hidden items down there, but I'm just not gonna bother. Not right now. Well, I say that, and here I go. Alright, that's enough of that. But we can't get up that way. Is there a hidden item at the end of this? There is. Silver powder. Do you turn? You don't. That's fine. Oh, I can't get up through here? Oh, I've made a mistake. Interesting. Okay. Well, time to Metal Gear our way back. Since we're coming down this way anyway, I guess we'll look for hidden items here. Nope. 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 Okay, no hidden items there. Bummer. Charmeleon, huh? That's interesting. kind of nervous that he's not going to be able to stand up to Charmeleon. But one hit should be fine. And we'll see how it goes. Smokescreen's fine. It's not actually damaged, so I don't care that much. Yeah, we've had some unfortunate runs. Now, to be fair, that hurt a lot. Yeah. Good. That's a good point, Ada. That's a really good point. Gross. But yeah, this is our fifth run. It's been pretty bad. Yeah, I switched just in case I couldn't run, but I know that Rayquaza is probably fast enough. I should have gone, and I didn't. God damn it. So now we're in a bad spot. Ugh. And I got greedy and I didn't switch. Tristan in the front's kind of fine. I'm just like... Mold Breaker. We're just gonna see what happens. Supersonic. Yeah, this was definitely a mistake for me. We should be okay. This is one of those tough things too, right? Where I'm also trying to balance not over leveling. Because otherwise I would have just snap switched into, what's it called? Gothitelle. Ooh, wow. I can't believe that survived that. Alright, we definitely gotta switch. Yeah, definitely cutting it close. You are not wrong. Well. Definitely playing with fire here. This could have gone much worse. Yeah, we're gonna... The real thing about it that makes it, like, unacceptable is that I have healing items. Alright. So now we can pretty safely switch into the Railroad if we need to. Not familiar with Pokemon after the 5th generation. Don't know any single name of those Pokemon after 7th generation. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't think I could name them all, like, just randomly. Like, if you asked me to list them off. But if you showed me a Pokemon, I could probably tell you. Jack, there's Furret and Scarlet and Violet now. Furret's in Scarlet and Violet? Furret, kind of underappreciated Pokemon, I think. Could want to save every Pokemon from 1 to 4. Oh well, for the DLC. Yeah, I don't remember all the Pokemon that were revealed yesterday. I remember seeing Flygon and Flygon's the only one that comes to mind right away. Snorlax, sure. Zebstrika, just Zebstrika. I remember seeing. Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, Metagross also. Gligar. Well, definitely did just spill water on myself. Why do you ask? Oh, Rough Skin? The Soul Link is not a stream. That is just a like an episodic recording thing that we do. So part 23 just went up yesterday. Speaking of which, I need to edit part 24 and 25. But yeah, they're that's just a weekly thing that I try to make sure it gets up weekly anyway. Sometimes life gets in the way, you know, but usually every Wednesday. Don't flinch. Ow. That hurt a lot. Please kill. Oh, come on. Citrus berry, huh? Oh, dude. Don't flinch. Oh, fuck. Well, hopefully we resist this well enough, and then we shoot out speed. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. And then... please kill. Are you kidding me? That sucks. That's frustrating. And we're not done either, is the other thing. Like, that's really rough. Perugly? Are you kidding me? Dude, this is terrible. Let's hope I make it through this. Okay. Like, I don't know what his last Pokemon's gonna be. Okay, we're fine. Never mind. We're okay. We're good. Whew. Like, obviously, I hate that I lost a Pokemon, but, like, could be worse. Man, I wish... it sucks. The worst thing about Voltorb is how terrible its stats are. It's so bad. Alright. We have to go back to a Pokemon Center so we can release Jeremy. Yeah, it's... I mean, that's just unfortunately how it is. It's more disappointing than it is sad to me. I'm kind of desensitized to losing Pokemon in Nuzlocke. I still have yet to beat what's it called? Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl as a hardcore Nuzlocke. And I've tried like 7 or 8 times to do that. I do. It is funny to me that they are set up to move left and right. I have run into some that like don't move, which is weird. And I don't remember ever dealing with that before. It's very funny. Well, I'd say thank you, Jeremy, but you didn't really do much, so. Take a second to so the randomizer should allow for Fetus to evolve, but I don't know when it would evolve. And that's the problem. Because normally in this game, you would have to trade it while it holds a prism scale, but we're playing a ROM, so we can't trade. So, don't know how I'm gonna deal with that when that comes around. Alright, we're gonna be dodging as many as we can. Lagging tail. We could just walk up. That's fine. Look away. Ooh. Man. You give me... Oh, Ultra Balls. Cool. Definitely could use those. Definitely glad to have some more balls. Oh. Am I gonna have to battle right now? Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, right. If they just look for a long time. Well, hopefully we don't get too much experience from this. Because otherwise it's going to be very hard to stay under the level cap. And I've never actually broken the level cap before while doing one of these. So I'm like, what do I do if I do? Just like put it away? Like, I'm just not sure. Oh, cool. Thanks for the bike, sir. Okay. Bianca. Okay. Let's go here. Don't fight me. Don't. What, I don't even remember what this is for. And I'm just like, I don't care. No. I don't want to do musicals. I want to try and catch new friends. Yeah, random old bank is used. 999,999 polka dollar bike. Yeah, yeah. Fashion case, right? Prop case. God, I don't... Sure. Oops. Let's get out of this. Yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks for wasting my time, Bianca. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my god. I love Bianca's dad. It's just a complete ass. Come on. Thank you, Bianca, for wasting a bunch of my time. I really appreciate it. I really do. Okay. Can I get to the grass? Okay, perfect. Route 5. Let's go. What do we get? Litwick, huh? Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna throw Pokeballs at it and hopefully catch it. Because it's too dangerous to try and actually hit it. Neighbors upstairs are being loud as fuck. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's super loud for me. Oh, come on, dude. Don't make this a huge pain in the ass, please. Oh, I'm glad you can't hear it, apparently. That's good. Maybe they're playing tag. That would explain it. Thought of Russian roulette. Dude, I hate my neighbors. So there we go. So she's got 2 dogs. And like her dogs will start barking and she will just let them bark for like half an hour. And like we've complained, and like, but it's like 6 in the morning or like, 10 or 11 p.m. It's just like, dude, fucking, come on. I don't remember when it evolves. I remember that it evolves into Chandelure after you use a Duskstone. Yep, it evolves into Lampet at 41. So we'll be on this for a while, but it's a body. It's immune to normal and fighting type moves, so that could be very relevant. gonna name you Lumiere. That's just the first thing that popped into my mind. I'm gonna assume that's how it's spelled, and I'm just not gonna worry about it. Oh, what ability do you have? Early bird. Okay, that's whatever. Okay, well, yeah, right. Be our guest. Yeah. Oh, I was bitching about my neighbor. One of the things we complained about to our complex about her was that she kept just leaving like bags of dog shit like outside of her front door, which is also right outside of our front door. And it's like if you know, she's got a door and then it just goes upstairs right away because she's above us. But it's like you walked all the way down the stairs. The dumpster's not that far. Like, just take the extra 30 seconds to go to the dumpster and back. Like, it's not a big deal. I know there's a trainer like right here. Yeah, he normally has a, I should have gone. He's normally got like a herdier. Of course. But and I've lost to that herdier a handful of times too. Oh, level 24? We're really risking the level cap right now. This is bad. And you have rough skin? Rude. But unfortunately, Lumiere's... That would have been a bad match for Lumiere for sure. Oh, that's so much XP. That's so bad. Let's go back and heal real quick. And then... Just because I don't know how long it's going to take us to actually catch whatever we come up against. It'd be nice to get something that, like, evolves soon, or just, you know, maybe it doesn't evolve again, but is decent. Like, I think about, like, what are some of, like, the worst possible things you could get? Like, Love Disc is terrible, right? But it's like, at least once you have Love Disc, you're like, all right, well, you're a Love Disc forever, so that's fine. Having Pokemon that evolve so late is just so rough. Oh man, I almost... Okay. Okay, that's fine. Lunatone doesn't evolve again, but should be some decent. Should be decent. I feel like I do need to hit it, is part of the problem. So hopefully this doesn't kill it. Oh, not even close. Oh, color change, huh? Well, now that it has color change, I like it less, but it also means it's much harder to catch because I can't hit it again. Yeah, definitely decent for a while. Color change makes it not great, is where I'm at, but I think we could switch here and then What am I thinking right now? I don't even know what's going through my mind, and I'm like... I guess I'm just like, it's tankier, so it's fine, but like... Yeah, this is a new grass area, Randy. Get in. Thank you. Yeah, we'll give you a nickname. And maybe Buzz. Okay. Okay. We've got a team for now. I think we could also try and get over to... I'm trying to remember the area, like the Relic Castle, or like the Desert Resort, or whatever it's called. I think we have to dodge a lot of trainers to get there, though. Let me check. Desert Resorts. What does it look like in black and white? Not gonna give me an image, huh? That's annoying. I guess that's it. So should be able to get there though. Alright, hopefully we don't have too much issues getting over there. Let's see. Let's check out the moves. Confusion, Rock Throw, Hypnosis, Rock Polish. It's not terrible. Again, the fact that it's color change makes it not great. But I think pretty sure it normally has Levitate. I would much rather have Levitate. But, you know, it's just what it is, I guess. Thank you. Alright. Is this a rest area? I don't even know what's here. It's been so long. Oh, do I get dig here? Oh, it normally would be dig, but now it's fake out. Which isn't terrible, but I'd much rather it be dig. That's the whole thing with the randomizer, I guess. Alright, so we're at the Desert Resort now. Well, that was fast. Marowak, okay. That's not bad. I'll take Marowak. I do think that I need to switch, because even if it, like, it'll become a ground type after it gets hit by a ground type move, if it survives. Yep. just to thin out what we've got here, let's just go ahead and toss this in. Oh, there we go. Okay. Very lucky. I'm gonna name you Emil. Because I think that's the name of the Spartan from Halo Reach with the skull on his visor. I'm pretty sure. So we have a full team for the first time this run. And I think since we started doing these runs, White Smoke, that's pretty good. Speed down, attack up. That's actually pretty good because Marowak's really slow always anyway, so that's not bad. Actually, let's swap you out here. Okay. Oh, I messed that timing up horrifically. I lost connection. Did you miss something? We caught a Marowak in the desert resort, and I named it Emil. That would be all you missed. Okay. Welcome back, Happy Ditto. Oh yeah, Lumiere's moveset is not great. Forgot about that. I got the fire spin off at least. Ooh, that was good. It's a lot of kill at Bellsprout. Cool, Seeking, definitely have to switch. Oh man, this is... It just makes me nervous. So we're gonna hit 20, we're probably gonna hit 27 here. And I don't know if there's much I can do about it. It just means that we can, like, not use... Yeah, I wish there was an electric type. Same. It just means we can't use Finster much until the gym leader. Which is fine. I just gotta be careful with it. Don't hit yourself again. God damn it. Like, I'm glad that I have an electric type move that they can use, but I'm also like, you know, the electric types would be nice. Seriously? Hitting ourselves 3 times in a row? That's fine, I guess. There we go. All right, well, there's one guy I have to dodge up here, yeah. Ah, of course. Thought I snuck through. Oh, we didn't hit 27, so that's good. You got a little more leeway. I think we're okay to stay in here for once. Well, Of course we missed the Bone Club. That's fine. There we go. Oh, one less person we have to dodge when we come back down here, because we will come back down here eventually. Marowak's fun. I don't remember the last time I played a run with Marowak, and it probably was Gen 7, just because of a Alolan Marowak. All right. So let's do a little bit of grinding. Let's take this. Let's give you this. Come on. And we'll go train on some Voltorbs if we can. Come on. There we go. You again. I was lucky. Like, that's a lot of XP. I don't think I'm like, I don't want to miss out on this, but also I remember Dragon Rage from, 30 minutes ago or whatever. It'll be a good Pokemon to put the wide lens on, which I remember right, I have that on there. That guy's like movement pattern is wild. It just goes one step and then does a 360. Another one, huh? Okay. Bone Club. Ow. Missed. Bummer. Should be safe for one more. And now we leave. It's no longer safe here. Man, grinding is exhausting. What a funny collection of Pokemon we have for this team. I'm just looking off to the left there. We're just grinding, Ada. I'm pretty sure we've got an end fight coming up. Before we go to the gym. Yeah, his Pokemon are like level 22. So we're training up for that, and then I don't think we'll get to the gym today. Seems unlikely. But you're not missing much. We're just grinding. You skip going to the thing within and straight up just fight against him. Oh, like going up the. I can't believe why am I blanking on this? The Ferris wheel. I did not know that. Do I just say no to him or something? And that's it? I don't think I've ever skipped it. Cool. Maybe we'll do that. Definitely would prefer to waste as little time as possible if we can. And these Voltorb are going to be annoying to keep grinding against. Ow. Yo, true. Emotional damage, indeed. Boomerang. It's just better, right? Wait, it's much more likely to hit, so... Game? Okay. Game was having a moment there. If I felt particularly daring, I could head back down to the city. But I think it's the only game where the dudes are, or the main character is older. If I remember right, they're 17 in Black, White, and Black 2 and White 2. And then all the other games are like 10, 11, 12, something like that. I accidentally said no, apparently. Yeah, I'm not, they do be, kind of looking older. Yeah, they definitely look older. Yeah, I think it's the only generation where they're, like, not, like, young children. Like, they're still kids, but, you know, high school age still. Ooh, Focus Sash. That's actually potentially really useful. That's a great item. Yeah, give me more Charmeleons, please, because they are way more XP. Yeah, I think it's definitely weird when you have some characters that are like, you know, you're setting off on this adventure around the world, right? And you're like 10 or something. And I always tell people, I'm like, who ask, I'm like, you have to think about it. It's like they're in like a nearly perfect world. Like that's the POV you gotta come at it from, because otherwise it makes no sense. Yeah, that's the weird part to me. Like Sword and Shield, I feel like did it better than a lot of the other ones, because it's just like they're not really an evil organization. They're just like I mean, they're kind of evil, but like to everyone else, they're not. And then there are a handful of times where like Leon's like, "No, you guys go do what you're doing. Let the adults deal with this shit." Which I think is like a first in all the Pokemon games. Yeah, right. The funniest thing to me was if you haven't seen Jaden Animation's like Platinum Nuzlocke animation, like after she beats Giratina or catches Giratina, beats Cyrus, and is like, "Whew, save the world." Now I get back to my gym badges. I'm like, "Yep," like it's just like the weirdest shit in some of these games. Like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you're fighting against like eco-terrorists. It's just like, what part of this makes any sense at all? Oh, that's different. I haven't come across this here yet. I might have to call it before we can fight Ed, which is kind of a bummer. But we're getting up to like 3 hours now, which is about as long as I have today for this. There's a lot of XP. I wish we could find more monkeys. Holy crap. Yeah, here's your dog. Just like shoves it in their face. I like that a lot. That was really funny. Yeah, I really like Jada animation stuff. It's really funny. And that White Smoke stuff has come up more often than I would have expected. Yeah, Jaden's cool. Because of her, I've started watching more of like Alpharad stuff too. I watched a little bit of like of Jan's stuff, Pokemon challenges, because that's just what I watched, right? But I never watched like Alpharad stuff, so now I watch his stuff every now and then too. It's good stuff. I haven't watched. I know Pete Chow put out a video about him and Jaden doing a Soul Link of one of the Black and White games, and then he did like one of the harder ROM hacks, and they Soul Linked that. I had heard of Alpharad, but I had already watched Pokemon challenges, just because I got super into Nuzlocking like a year ago, or a couple years ago, I should say, and so I watched a lot of his stuff. It's one of the only reasons it's actually like I would be really upset with the fact that I caught Litwick, except for the fact that it's a ghost type. Because it's a ghost type, I don't like. I'm like, that's okay, and I don't know that I would feel that way if I hadn't watched like Pete Chow's videos. Just because now I know that ghost types are just really good, just generally. Two immunities is real good. Hello? Thank you. Like, this is taking ages. Alright, we're gonna... I think once we get Emil to 24, I'm gonna end up calling it for the day. It's because we're pushing 3 hours soon. And I do have other things that I need to do today, unfortunately. But... Come on, get... I can't believe we were in this sand for so long and like didn't come across a single Simisear for ages, and now you come across like a bunch of them. Rage? No. No rage, please. And then next time we'll just have to keep grinding, that kind of thing. I might grind off stream just to not waste a ton of time. Don't miss. Thank you. Nah. Never skip leg day. Charmeleon knows that. He understands the importance. I don't know that I'm going disc golfing after this, Light Shadow. It depends on what Tony's up to and what his schedule's like, because he and I are recording today. So we're just about at the point where like I would normally stop to try to account for the fact that I'm recording with Tony. So. And he messaged me a little bit ago saying that he tweaked his shoulder a little bit, so he's not going to disc golf today, which means at least before I record, I'm not going to go disc golfing today. I'll probably go later, but not right away. All right, and that is where I'm going to call it for the day. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I have to take the time to go back and check out Tonic's stream or his channel and sub so I can be back. And but thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much. Take it easy, guys. You have a good day. Oh, also, like I said, pretty much the same time, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is the plan. So, look forward to hopefully seeing you again.